In a world where franchises are reborn more often than they rest, Jurassic World Rebirth arrives not just as a continuation but as a declaration. It insists on reintroducing the wonder, terror, and spectacle of cloned dinosaurs in a modernized narrative. But in this video, we ask a simple question: does it truly rebirth the franchise? Or does it merely reanimate a fossilized formula? Be sure to become a member of my Patreon for just $5 a month, where you can watch my videos before everyone else and watch them ad-free. Plus, you get some other benefits which you can check out. Click the link in the description below. And be sure to leave a like and subscribe and click the bell notification to stay informed on my videos. Let's start with the film's premise. Spoiler alert. Set 20 years after the events of Jurassic World Dominion, Rebirth follows a new generation of geneticists and entrepreneurs and ethically conflicted heroes as they reopen a now completely off-grid privatized sanctuary island known as Isla Sancta. Their goal? To create a sustainable ecosystem where humans and dinosaurs can coexist in perfect harmony, or at least that's what the investors were told. From the start, Rebirth is a film obsessed with legacy. It references Dr. Grant, Malcolm, and Sattler like they're saints of a lost religion. Holograms of Hammond's speeches echo in control rooms. Even Blue, the beloved velociraptor, appears in archival footage like a prehistoric Mona Lisa. But despite the nostalgia, this film tries to carve its own path, one paved with advanced gene editing, AI-driven animal behavior algorithms, and a new species of dinosaur that predictably should never have been created. Yes, the Abyssiraptor, marketed in the film as the next step in predatory evolution, and it's a genetic cocktail of raptor DNA, deep sea hunting traits, and some unspecified amphibian genetics. It moves like a shadow, strikes with speed that borders on teleportation, and worst of all, it learns fast. The creature, a marvel of CGI and character design, is emblematic of Rebirth's greatest strength and most glaring weakness. It dazzles with visual flair but often fumbles in substance. The Abyssiraptor is terrifying, but its origin feels too similar to the Indominus Rex and Indoraptor before it. The film critiques hubris while repeating it. Let's talk characters. The film centers around Dr. Eliana Cruz, a brilliant yet emotionally haunted bioethicist who joins the Isla Sancta project under mysterious circumstances. Played by Thandie Newton, Cruz anchors the film with gravitas. She is compelling, questioning not just the science but the soul of the endeavor. Yet even with Newton's stellar performance, Cruz's arc is undercut by predictable turns, and the third act shifts into action hero territory that strains believability. Supporting characters range from the archetypal corporate villain Victor Hale, whose every line drips with megalomaniacal glee, to the wisecracking hacker with a heart of gold, Juno. While functional, these characters rarely escape the gravitational pull of blockbuster tropes. It's also expected. And then of course there's the action. Rebirth delivers spectacle in spades. Director Eva Sandoval, known for her sharp eye and kinetic camera work, choreographs tension like a symphony. The monorail crash sequence is a particularly standout, reminiscent of the T-Rex paddock scene from the original Jurassic Park in its escalating dread and visual mastery. But for all its thrills, the pacing falters. The second act stretches with exposition and philosophical debate that never quite lands. Are we gods or merely ambitious caretakers? The question is raised often, but answered with explosions. Let's address the film's themes. Rebirth wants desperately to say something about control over nature, over technology, over our past mistakes. It flirts with ecological messaging and the ethics of artificial intelligence. At one point, an AI named Lyra begins autonomously regulating dinosaur behavior until it determines that removing humans from the equation might be the only path to true balance. It's a fascinating idea but underdeveloped. Rather than letting the implications play out, the film reverts to standard action beats, abandoning menace in favor of a big finale. The island literally burns as characters flee via helicopter, echoing yet again the climax of every previous Jurassic installment. Cinematically, Rebirth is a visual feast. The cinematography by Lin Zhao is exceptional. The interplay of light and shadow, especially during underwater scenes and jungle night hunts, evokes a palpable sense of dread. The practical effects blend seamlessly with CGI, creating creatures that feel weighty and present. The score by Michael Giacchino returns, this time with darker, more ambient motifs that mix classic themes with new, foreboding arrangements. It works beautifully even when the story stumbles. So where does that leave us? Jurassic World Rebirth is a paradox. It aims to critique the past while exploiting its formula. It introduces fascinating ideas only to abandon them for explosions and roars. It delivers beauty and tension in moments of genuine awe, yet settles for the path of least resistance. Let's not be mistaken, this isn't a bad film. It's competently made, occasionally brilliant, and clearly the product of a passionate creative team. But passion doesn't equal progress. Rebirth fails to evolve the franchise in any meaningful way. It's a well-polished echo, a robot disguised as resurrection. The ending teases sequels. Of course it does. A mid-credit scene shows the Abassaraptor's offspring surviving in an isolated cavern and a rogue AI drone escaping into the mainland. The machine learns, the creatures multiply, the cycle begins again. Is that clever meta commentary on the nature of franchise filmmaking? Or just bait for another blockbuster? Maybe both. Jurassic World Rebirth is a cinematic mirror. It reflects our desire to return to what we loved while reminding us that some things are once extinct should remain that way. Be sure to become a member of my Patreon for just $5 a month, where you can watch my videos before everyone else and watch them ad free. Plus, you get some other benefits which you can check out. Click the link in the description below. And be sure to leave a like and subscribe and click the bell notification to stay informed on my videos.